welcome to another edition of Like It Really Is with Family and Friends. Today is a special day. We have a special showcase today. This is Friday, October 29th, and we have a special guest. Now, this young lady is a young person that is very talented. I met her years and years ago when she first started out when she was younger, and she grew up to be such a talented young lady today in 2021. I know her father. I've been knowing her father for many, many years, and we've communicated back and forth. And now I have a platform and a chance to bring up this young lady that's worked so hard in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, coming straight out of New York City, a beautiful singer, a beautiful soul, ladies and gentlemen, Niya Nicole. How you doing, Niya?
I'm good, thank you.
That's good. That's good. I just want to thank you for being part of this today and showing up. I appreciate you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. How did you start singing?
Well, music for me, it's always been around me. It's always been a family thing. You know, I have my grandfather who used to play in a band. My uncles, they play the keyboards. My dad, he plays the keyboard as well. He actually produces some of my music and some of my brother's music as well. So, and when I saw my brother starting to do music, he did music before I did, before I got into it. I saw, you know, how he would move with the stage and how the good feedback that he got from other people, and you write your own raps and stuff like that. So I was really excited to see his growth, and I was like, okay, maybe I could do that. So that's when I started doing music. I was about 11 years old is when I started experimenting with songwriting, and I would type up my favorite songs, look up the lyrics, and try to figure out how the song formatted. And that's when I started writing songs myself. And then when I was 13, that's when I got into the studio, started recording my own original music. And by the time I was 14, 15 is when I put out my first project. It's called I Am Niya, and it's on SoundCloud right now. So yeah, that's basically my startup.
Wow. So do you feel a lot of pressure, you know, being young and being in, you know, doing this kind of work? Did you run into a lot of jealousy and hate in your, you know, with your peers?
Mainly it's been people that I don't know that have been kind of like low key, you know, hating. I've been through that point where I've gotten like hate comments under like songs on SoundCloud or videos, and now it's to the point where I'm kind of like immune to it. It doesn't really matter to me because I always, like, my mind basically goes back to the point that the support always outnumbers the hate. So it's not really something that I'm too focused on.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you're familiar, but I was in the movie Beat Street. And have you ever heard of that movie?
Yes, I have. My dad actually told me about it.
Did he tell you that I was in it? No. He didn't.
No.
Okay, all right. So there's some information he kind of left out. You know, I used to live in Yonkers years ago, and you know, when that movie came out, you know, I found out that I had some haters, people that loved me and people that hated on me. And at that time, I didn't really understand what that was all about. And it took me to another level. And I don't even know if the internet was really out like it is now. You know, the hate that people have inside, it's going to be there, and you have to have Teflon skin in this business in order to be able to survive. You know, so how many records do you have? How many projects do you have out now?
Um, well, the project that I just mentioned, that was my first one. That's one. And recently I just put out a second one. So it's been like a little gap in between those two projects. But in between that, I've been doing singles, videos, performances, like things like that. Recently, this month, no, not this month, September, September 24th, recently is when I put out my first official project that's out on all platforms, not just SoundCloud.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, I mean, not only are you going, you're doing this kind of thing here, but you're also in college, right?
Actually, I just finished in August. This past August, I finished.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you telling me that you're done with college?
Yes. Bachelor's degree in business management.
Wow, that is very, very good. I am amazed because sometimes when we have a dream, sometimes we don't go and try to get some education at the same time, and then when the dream doesn't come through, then we wind up lost and without any kind of skills or anything like that. Fortunately,
Right.
I had some hands-on skills and I was able to make it and survive. But there's some people that really did not make it and they went down, 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 down. And I think that's and I think is your father very hard on you when it comes down to schooling and separating the schooling from the music?
Um, I wouldn't say he was hard on me, but I could speak for both me and my brother. Um, Not just my dad, but my mom as well. They both made sure that they instilled education in both of us and above high school. So for us, it was just something that we knew we had to do in order to get further in life.
Right, right, right. Wow. No, I have to commend you on your success and when your father told me that, I really was so amazed, because there's a lot of people that are in the industry that really can't even focus on their dream and also focus on their life at the same time. And you're definitely special in my book, and I will always promote you and uh, be have a platform for you here at my program. Um, so so tell me a little bit of something about yourself, and I don't know if I'm being repetitious, but how old are you right about?
I recently turned 21.
21. Okay. Are you
Yes.
are you thinking about continuing college, or are you just saying it's done for now?
Um, well, for right now, I think I'm done. But at some point in my life, I do want to go back. But I want to possibly get a master's in something involving music. I want to kind of combine the two, music and education.
Wow. And also, you kind of want to do a kind of music thing, learn about a little music at school too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Possibly like vocal technique or music business around that.
Let me say something to you. I used to sing with Casey and JoJo, Case and Dave Hollister. You ever heard of them?
Casey and JoJo, I've heard of them. Jodeci, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm feeling like I'm getting old here. But anyway, it's not you know Casey and JoJo, so they were around at that time. So it's not that bad, right? So
Right.
I went on tour with them, and I've been singing for many many years, and I learned that it's important that you know your notes, and it's important that you concentrate when you're singing on the sound and making sure that your notes are hitting that right level. And
Right.
you sound great. Just to be starting in this like so short a time, you really really have a great talent. I have to definitely let you know that.
I
Um,
really appreciate it. Thank you.
you definitely are talented, and I think you're going to go far. I think you're going to be a superstar. And you might be an educated superstar on top of that. And I think that I see that if, when you do become that, you might be helping other people, in some kind of way. Um, I kind of see that. Um, are you in relationships right now? Do you have a relationship now?
No, not right now.
Right. That's another thing. Um, Relationships sometimes can stand in the way of your progress. And sometimes, as you look around and you see your friends going through certain stuff and they're getting caught up, pregnant, caught up, they got a disease, have you ran into any friends like that?
Um, yeah, I feel like everybody experiences stuff like that. Where they have loved ones, close friends that go through those hardships, and it's hard to watch because those are some of the closest people to you.
Right, right. You have to be careful. I mean, you have to really be careful out here and who you pick because there's so many diseases out there. It can be very dangerous, and sometimes that can end a lot of people's dreams. So no relationship, and that's cool. I mean, continue to focus on your music. Continue to focus. You go to look at some of the old music and use the old music as a platform, as a foundation for you. Because there are people that are one-hit wonders, right? They're only there for a minute, and then they're gone. Your longevity depends on your understanding of notes, understanding the clefs and the scales and harmonies, and having that piano. Just going to the piano was important, and because I took up music theory, and,
Okay.
and that helped me to understand notes. And when you play a note, it should sound just like the piano, not sound like something else. Some people don't have an ear, and when you press C, you want your voice to sound like C.
Right.
You don't press C and your voice sounds like D, a D sharp.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If I don't give you any jewel, I'm just letting you know, in order for you to reach the top of the plateau, you know, learn the notes, learn all of that stuff like that, and you will definitely go far. But I think you got it. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's go to the music. Niya, can you introduce the first song?
Yeah, so guys, this is one of my first music videos, one of my first songs on the project called I Am Niya, which was my first EP. It's called 11. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Ever since I was 11, I've been doing my thing, just writing, trying to get it down on a piece of paper, coming up with melodies. Was it working well? Sorta, kinda, wasn't used to it, but now I've got it. I've been thinking lately about it, and I think I nearly made it. So, gonna keep on going, gonna stay original is what I'm hoping. Nothing's ever gonna stop me, nothing's gonna get in my way. So I'm working real hard, never been this serious about my own art. Taking what's mine and I'm gonna get it, and what's mine is gonna be lifted. What I'm really trying to say is, I've been steady on my grind, I ain't wasting no time, no. What I'm really trying to say is, I've been steady on my grind, I ain't wasting no time, no. Ever since I was the double one, been hitting them stages like it was nothing, doing it all, just trying to get down. So long, I'm still going now. It's been a long time coming, and I know a change gon' come soon for me. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been this determined, no. I don't want my time to come and then leave me alone. I don't want a shy bubble taking over me again. So what I'm gonna do now is use my showmanship. What I'm really tryna say is I've been steady on my grind, I ain't wasting no time, no. What I'm really tryna say is I've been steady on my grind, I ain't wasting no time, no. Ever since I was the number one, been hitting them stages like it was nothing, doing it all, just tryna get down. But you know I'm still doing it now. Ever since I was the number one, ever since I was the number one, been hitting them stages like it was nothing, doing it all, just tryna get down. But you know I'm still doing it now.
Wow, that was a great song. Wow, I love that. I love that. Wow, what inspired you to write that song?
So that song is basically about my start when I started like really taking music seriously. It's called 11, so it was at the age 11.
Okay.
Not only did I start writing songs, I just involved myself in so many different extracurricular activities in school. I would be part of all the talent shows. I even tried dance team at some point. I was part of a choir. When I was 12, I joined a band. I was one of the lead singers in the band. So I just loved tapping into performing arts, no matter what it was. And it was just something that I fell in love with at that age. And so I knew that I wanted to do this for the rest of my life.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. I was going through YouTube and I actually found one of your younger videos when you were younger. And yeah, and I kind of went back to it and I was looking, I had it, right? And then it just disappeared. And so I know this might be a little bit, embarrassing, but you know what? Listen, the thing is I want to show people how you've grown, how you went from one stage to the next stage. I also want them to see the support that your father has given you all the way through this. That's why fathers should be in their lives, because they're the foundation. The foundation. And I always say you cannot build a skyscraper without a foundation, So I want you guys to check this out. This is an older video of Niya and her brother in the beginning part. I just thought it was just really cute. Just sit back, everybody, and check it out.
Listen, like basically try to take the music away and listen to the story and ask yourself, is this positive? And all what you do as far as music and everything, you take the music away and just listen to the story like a poem or something. Ask yourself, is this positive? All right, because if you're just gonna start listening to anything, especially just because it got a good melody or good hook, it has to be positive. It's just gonna be promoting something bad, and you keep singing it over and over, and you chanting to yourself. That's something you're gonna keep in your mind. You might want to start doing it. I don't like that. You can't be doing all that. See? Max, he don't like it either. He don't like it either. That's right. He got my back, right? Because that's how you gotta continue to, grow within yourself, Niya. Seriously.
My sister's name is Niya
Because
Peterson.
when you just gonna start listening to
She's 13. She's really the opposite of me. I'm outgoing, she's quiet.
Shy, sensitive, and nervous.
And she would be laying back and I'll be singing and to be the loudest one. But the way she loves music, she loves pop music mostly. Mostly pop music. Jessie J.
Now I know I gotta fight till I win. Girl, I'll shut you down. I'll shut you down right now, like JJ.
Usually sings when she's sleeping. I don't like that because, I'll be tired. She sings, I'd be like, Niya, be quiet. And then she'd be like, okay. And we go to bed.
We fight over a lot of stupid stuff.
Probably the last snack on the table, and I want it, and she wants it. We argue over that.
Since we have to share the TV in the living room, like who gets to watch what
But
and stuff.
I love her. And she loves me too.
You taught me how to fly. You also taught me that our only limit was the sky. You're the best girl, never ask why. Look me in the eyes, see if I would lie.
Am I roving? Are you picking and choosing? Or just fooling? I don't know which way you've been cruising. Am I losing? Are you picking and choosing? Or just fooling?
All right, Niya, listen. Now it's time for us to go to the next song. This one, you're all grown up. It seems like you're a lot mature. Can you please introduce the song?
This next song is called Like This. I hope you guys enjoy.
We gon' do it like this, like this. Do it like this, like this. I'm gonna do it like this, like this. Do it like this, like this, yeah. Relationships coming, I gotta watch out. Just see if they plotting, to see if they want it, I gotta watch out. Getting older now, getting up there now. Still looking for the snakes, I got a lot to say. Heard you if you got your own, yeah. Heard you, independent woman. Turn up when she on her own, yeah. Turn up, yeah, she know what she doing. She know what she doing. I'm assuming she know what she doing. So drunk, a friend had to call her Uber, but at the same time, dudes tryna scoop her. Nah, he don't really wanna scoop her. Get the gist of what I'm saying, try to use her. Get the gist of what I'm saying, try to use her. Watch out for the people tryna use ya. Watch out, gotta watch out. Watch out, gotta watch out. Watch out. Y'all boys wanna act up and act up, but try to snatch us up. Oh no, I had to pull up, snatch y'all night to pull up. Wanna do it like that, like this, like this. Do it like that, like this, like this. Do it like that, like this. Do it like that, like this. Yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. Don't judge me if I'm being skeptical. I just wanna know, yeah, your intentions. Cause I gotta know, yeah. Is it wrong for me to think about my feelings? Is it wrong for me to tell you how I'm feeling? I'd rather keep it 100 and you do the same. Cause honestly, I ain't got no time for pain. I ain't got no time for games. Too busy doing me, living life to the fullest. Cause I'm on my way. Ain't no peace to me, hit it then on to the next one. You bugging if you think that you gon' get some. You bugging if you think that I'm the next one. If I'm the next one. You bugging if you think that you gon' get some. You bugging if you think that I'm the next one. If I'm the next one. You got the wrong one. Y'all boys wanna act up and act up, but try to snatch us up. Oh no, I had to pull up, snatch y'all night to pull up. Wanna do it like that, like this, like this. Do it like that, like this, like this.
That was so easy. That was just you took the easy way out. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Okay, so all right, so what platforms? Okay, you told me you played in a lot of talent shows. What other platforms have you played on? Have you done anything professionally?
Professionally, yes. I've actually, when I was 17, I think I was 17. Yeah. Broadway remember the Hamilton musical on Broadway?
Right.
They had this contest thing for high schools in New York City where the students had to write a piece. It could be like a poem or a song inspired by a moment in history. And so I wrote about an event in history called the Valley Forge, where the soldiers I think they were kind of left stranded. I'm not sure, I don't remember that much. But and so with all those high schools, the teachers had to submit a video to the website, and the students would choose one student to perform live on Broadway for the other students. They would choose one student to perform live on Broadway and see the play for free, actually. So I was that student that they chose out of my entire school to perform the piece that I wrote, inspired by a time in history.
Wow, that's great. That must have been a great experience for you.
Yes, it definitely was.
Wow. I also, when I met you, you were actually doing a professional gig with a guy that I know a long time ago. His name was Ron Alexander. You worked with him, right?
Yes.
Right. What did he do for you, actually?
He actually provided me my first television appearance. And that was also the first performance I did with my brother as well. And so I actually performed a snippet of my first song with on his show.
Right. Well, I was there. Y'all guys killed it that day, and I it was amazing. Y'all were like very short, and I was like, okay, what are they gonna do? Little kids, okay. And then when you got up on the stage, I was like, okay, this is different. And all shouts out to Ron Alexander for that kind of stuff there that he's done for people. Now you have your next debut is with us, and we welcome you to our channel and our show.
It's my year and I'm flexing, doing me, no stressing. Get it in with my J's on. Stop the violence, my theme song. Chain on my neck, I'm waiting on that check. My whole team full of fly chicks, and we on the next. Riding in my Maybach, yeah, that's what I called it. Hair did, fresh flow, Beyonce, I'm so flawless. Straight A's in 9th grade, at the age of 14. My birthday's on the 29th, turn up, that's my team. It's turn up time, which I'm about to do. It's turn up time, which I'm about to do. It's my year, my year to turn it up. It's my year, my year to turn it up. It's turn up time, which I'm about to do. It's turn up time, which I'm about to do. It's my year, my year to turn it up. It's my year, my year to turn it up.
Every time I walk up on the scene, this is what I be seeing. Cameras flashing, hands clapping. Road to riches, I'm seeing green. I'm getting cream, I'm getting money. Make it rain so it's never sunny. Think I'm gonna stop? Yeah, I funny. Haters gonna hate, but I know you love me. Top rank, put no one above me. Always looking fresh, so I'm never bummy. You already know I'm killing it. All the people in the audience feeling it. Fearless, I have no fear. Don't like me, I don't care. If you're trying to turn me down, I tune you out so I don't hear. Cause
turn up time, which I'm about to do. It's turn up time, which I'm about to do. It's my year, it's my year, my year to turn it up. It's my year, it's my year, my year to turn it up. It's turn up time, which I'm about to do. It's turn up time, which I'm about to do. It's my year, it's my year, my year to turn it up. It's my year, it's my year, my year to turn it up.
Okay, so listen, I know you have a social media platform, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please tell us your social media platform?
So my Instagram is at Niya_Nicole Music. That's NIYA_Nicole Music. My Facebook is Niya Nicole, 2 different names. SoundCloud, same thing. YouTube, same thing. Twitter is Niya Nicole OFCL. That's Niya Nicole OFCL. TikTok is the same as my Instagram. That's Niya_Nicole Music. Overall, I mainly just showcase my music. I do like little skits that relate to my music, or like post snippets of my music, just to get my music out there for new people to see it and hear it.
Wow, that's great. That's great. So you have a new project coming up soon. Is that?
It's actually out right now. I just released it September 24th.
And what's the name of that one?
It's an EP. It's called A Broken Love Story. It's out on all platforms right now.
Oh, it's on all platforms. Do we have it here?
Um,
Or it's on platforms like other ones
Apple Music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music. Their songs are even on TikTok as well. So.
Okay. Like, is there a snippet somewhere?
I think, did my dad send you the songs? Or did he send you one?
Well, he sent me a few things, but I don't think it was your up-to-date song. So,
do you remember the name of one of them?
Like that.
Oh no, that was from one of the videos.
No, don't worry about it. Listen, you can come back. You're always welcome back on my platform. When that one comes out, name that one once again. Say it again, because I like the title of it. What's the new one?
Oh, A Broken Love Story.
Okay, so
it's an EP. Yeah.
It's an EP. Well, listen, you're always welcome on this channel, and when you come back, we can actually promote that one too as well. Maybe we can get like a little snippet, and then we can like let people see that, and we can definitely support you. We're going to continuously support you on this platform, and I'll do whatever I can to help you in your process to get to the next level. Did you go away to college, or are you going to dorm or anything like that?
No, actually, I stayed in the city. I went to college in Manhattan. So.
Okay. And what's the name of the college you went to?
It's called Berkeley College in Midtown Manhattan.
Nice.
Between 41st and 43rd Street on the east side.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. I was just about to tell my address, and I just caught myself just now. But you see that block right there that goes straight down there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. You make a left turn right there at the that lighted building. You make a left turn. I'm over there somewhere. But I am definitely in the Mecca of New York City right now as we speak. And so, I try to stay connected with different people in out here. I just would love to see you continue to do what you do, both school and music. We will have your brother on here, and we will probably play a couple of videos still with you in it. And, your brother is actually a good rapper too as well. And it's just amazing to see you guys, brother and sister, teaming up, in videos and then, you got your mother and your father. I just think that's just a beautiful Black family. And, you all should have like a show, forget about the Partridge Family, or just forget about the Huxtables. You guys should really have your own show, because you don't see that. You don't see a lot of that. And then you don't see, like, parents sometimes don't support your dreams. Okay, this is a fact. I'm telling you that a lot of people don't believe that you can make it in the music industry. And back then, when we were so hungry to be that, because we looked at Michael Jackson, we wanted to be like him. We wanted to sing like, or be like, whoever else that's that we watched and we looked at. We looked up to them. And we wanted to be that. But just imagine having a dream, and then you have a parent that really wasn't about, listen, you're not going that route. You're gonna go to do something else. And so, you're lucky and blessed, and you're continuously achieving. How did you make it through COVID? How was it for you?
COVID I feel like for everybody kind of slowed everything down. It was a very hard time for a lot of us. It was a little depressing, but it kind of woke everybody up a little bit more. Um, for me, I definitely started writing a lot more during that period, and
Right.
it was kind of like a therapeutic period for me, getting in touch more with writing and figuring out things that I want to say, and
Right.
messages that I want to send to people.
Right. So are you saying that like it allowed you to have more time for yourself? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I guess that's always a good thing, right?
Yes.
Because I guess a lot of people get, caught up in the hustle and the bustle of life, and they don't focus, they don't take the time for themselves. And I think that the pandemic kind of helped that to happen. Am I
Right.
right?
Right.
Right. Yeah. So that's a good thing there. I mean, again, did anybody in your family get sick or anything like that? Did you witness anything like that?
I feel like a lot of people went through that. It was just a matter of us making sure we're safe and doing everything we can to make sure we don't get sick. Washing your hands, the mask thing. Yeah.
Right. Making sure you don't get sick, right?
Right.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a fact. And I guess you being young, you had to be sure that you came home and made sure your parents were safe too as well, right?
Absolutely.
So when you were outside, you had to like really watch who you was around and stuff like that.
Right.
Did you notice?
Come back home, washing my hands when I came in, things like that.
What did they do? How they do you? Did they do you dirty at the door?
No, not really, because I feel like I took it pretty seriously.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, well, you got some parents that'll stand there, take them shoes off, stand right there with the daggone Lysol spraying you in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wiping your sanitizer, hand sanitizer coming out their back pocket. You know what I'm saying? And then they got something to dry your hands with at the same time. And then they they have a little plastic bag they hold up and say, "Put your sneakers in here, honey," and they fold it up.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, I can't. It's been tough. I've lost a lot of people to COVID, and it's something that it's just a real tough thing. But thank the Most High that we made it through. Are you a believer in anything? Like, do you believe in any higher powers? Are you spiritual, or what? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, I grew up in a religious household. I was introduced to Christianity at a very young age, me and my brother. So I also did grow up in a church. I sang in a choir as well. So having that belief and that faith, I feel like is very important.
Okay. So if I send you a song for you to practice, then you will work on that song, right?
It depends on what I'm working on it for.
Right. So you remember, right? I told you in the beginning, I said, in order for you to go into the next level, you will always have to go backwards in order to go forwards, right? Now, a lot of music singers come from either the church or they come from, back in the days, like the old, the old singers. Everybody came from the church.
Right.
And so there were certain gospel songs that were sung that allowed you to open up and have your range, and your range would help you to get more vibrato. You know what vibrato is, right?
Vibrato, yeah.
Yes, it'll help your vibrato, and this is what I do. Actually, I'm a vocal coach, and just be honest with you. and I've trained people, and they've went on to Broadway. They've actually went on to sing with people like Stevie Wonder. You know, so the things that I'm saying, I'm coming from a place of support, and that's where I'm always going to come. You know, me and your father go back, and he always showed me love, so I'm a return the love, you know, that he always showed me to his kids. You know, and you should feel very special that your father has a connection to the
Yes, I do.
you know. So, you know, just keep on continuing success, and you know, I'm rooting for you. Uh, and you have a very, 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 very choice voice. You have a a deep voice, right? Combined,
Yes.
and that will work to your advantage. Okay, let me tell you why. Because there's not too many women that can go down that low, and you know that's a very unique sound coming from a female, and that's Layla Hathaway. I'm going to send you some of her music, and this can be something that you can actually sing in the shower. Okay. Do you have someone that you listen to right now? Who are some of your the people that's what I forgot to ask you. And I'm going to ask you, I'm going to say it again. Who are some of the legends of singers that you look up to?
Well, some of those people are Beyonce, of course. You can't name a list with singers on it and not mention Beyonce.
Right.
So, the Beyonce, Alicia Keys. I love R&B. So Janae Aiko, Kehlani, Tiana Taylor, and I recently just started listening to this singer named Duran Bernard.
Oh, you know, Duran. Yeah, Duran is he's very animated.
Yes, very.
But, Duran Bernard used to sing with what's that young lady that Erykah Badu. He was a background singer with Erykah Badu. That place where that, I don't know if you ever seen the Taco Tuesdays. Okay, so there's something online called Taco Tuesdays. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you in the loop. I'm gonna get you. You know, I mean, I know you're already in the loop, but there's certain things that you need to always constantly know about the music industry and places where you need to be. You know, because like I said, your voice is excellent now, and I think after a while it's going to grow and grow and grow. It all depends on you and the work that you put into it.
Right.
But, so I think we covered everything. What do you think?
I agree.
Okay. Well, listen, everybody. I thank you for tuning in to Like It Really Is with family, with friends, and it was such a pleasure to have Niya Nicole on our platform today, and we're looking forward to having her back. She's always welcome to come back. And for all of you listeners and watchers out there, if you're on Facebook, I'm gonna use the word one more time. It will behoove you. It will behoove you to go over to YouTube and subscribe, hit that bell, you know, like the videos, especially this one right here. Get a likes. It's not really for the money. We're not doing it for the money. We're doing it because it's a community thing, and I'm bringing my friends, people that I know, and to you, and so that you can see the friends that I have and the people that I know that are actually in the business. They're artists, they're musicians, they're singers, they're dancers, and they're even cooks and whatever else that they are. I'm gonna have to bleep that one out. But stay tuned in, and everybody that's all the way in the back, that really just looks at it from the back, Remember, we come on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. And if you're on Facebook and you're a friend, please, I'm saying it one more time, take the time, go over to YouTube, Like It Really Is with Bamboo and Friend, and subscribe to our channel. Your support is important and we need it, and we appreciate it. So I want to thank you, Niya, for coming and participating with us. You've been a very joy to have on the platform. Thank you. You're always welcome back. This is your home. Again, can you please tell them one more time how to contact you?
So my Instagram is at Niya Nicole, at Niya_Nicole music. That's at NIYA_NICOLE music. TikTok is the same thing. Facebook, Niya Nicole. SoundCloud, Niya Nicole. YouTube, same thing. Twitter is Niya Nicole OFCL.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to definitely play all the videos, and I thank everyone for tuning in to Like It Really Is. This is Bamboo saying good night, peace, love, and keep it pushing.